Hi, thanks for watching Razzle. This is Ryan here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Guy Ritchie's newest film, The Man from U.N.C.L.E, starring Henry Cavill, Armie Hammer, Alicia Vikander, and Elizabeth Debicki. So here we go. First, I want to start off with the positives. It looks like it's the style that Guy Ritchie brings to the film is actually really awesome. Like I think some of the camera tricks and the way form, like they have an interesting form of montage they throw in there at one point, and it's a really cool movie. Like it's got a lot of swagger to it. While watching it, you feel cool watching it because what you're seeing. Because these guys, these two characters, they have the two main characters of the film, being Henry Cavill and Armie Hammer's characters, are very different, but they have this style to them, and they both are cool in their own ways. Like they're just really, it's really kind of fun to watch them. As a film major, I like, or to any aspiring filmmakers or just people that do it for fun, it's really cool to see some of these interesting tricks and styles that Guy Ritchie uses in this film. I think they're really well handled, and it's like, it kind of makes you want to jot some stuff down, like, oh, I want to try that, I want to try that, I want to try that, because there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. Like the film looks great, like the style, the cinematography, it looks great. It's got this really cool style to it, and that's what I will say right now. The film looks like a great film. Unfortunately, it's really not. It's really not even really a good film. It's just kind of an average film. I really hate to say it, but this film really isn't very good. It's on the outside it looks great, but on the inside there's just not much depth there. We'll start off with the characters. While I think Henry Cavill, Armie Hammer, Alicia Vikander, and Elizabeth Debicki, I think they were good in their roles. I think they really did the best they could with what they had with their characters, but unfortunately they were just kind of, there was no depth to any of them. They never felt like yet any of the actors had to go outside of their comfort zone. They just kind of were just spouting out like these witty remarks, and they were really kind of cool and stuff, but like there never was any depth to the character. I never felt like I was getting any information from the characters. It only felt like in the first like 20 to 30 minutes of the film I actually felt like I was digging into the characters, but after that there's no real development. They just are kind of there the rest of the way. And that's honestly for me what the biggest, I think, negative of the whole film was. Armie Hammer's character, I don't really remember their names, but Armie Hammer's character, who was the Russian, and Henry Cavill's character, which was like the American, I was really looking forward to seeing them, the conflict between them in the beginning, and then watching them have to rely on each other as the film went on, and then growing like a buddy relationship. That's the huge thing I was looking forward to in the film. Unfortunately, they don't really develop their relationship at all. You kind of just start to see, oh, they kind of start helping each other every once in a while, but for the most, and you kind of see like they're kind of being partners a little bit, but you never really see a real connection of the characters. They kind of have one decently good scene at the end where they kind of show, oh, they're kind of becoming buddies a little bit, but you never really feel as you're watching the film, and that was a huge negative for me. I never felt that, and that's what that needed to drive the film. Alicia Vikander's character, like I said, I think all the actors did a pretty good job, but I was not a fan of her character much at all. I don't think she was properly done at all. I don't like what they did with the character at first. I didn't like where they went with the character. I wasn't a fan of that. Her character was in a love interest relationship with Armie Hammer's character, and they didn't have very good chemistry almost at all. Like it really never felt natural, and not only that, but they never developed the relationship at all, so it was totally unbelievable. It felt more like infatuation more than a real type of relationship, but they kind of try to sell it as like a kind of a real type of relationship, so that almost never worked for me at all in the film. Elizabeth Debicki was fine, but like her film was basically an afterthought in the film. Never really dig deep into the character. It's just kind of a villain to be a villain and just watch all this cool action, or not cool action, but cool style. I'm going to go into the action next. There really isn't a lot of action, or at least exciting action, that's really all that memorable at all in the film. I was looking forward to going to see the movie because the trailer kind of sold it like it was going to be like a lot of cool stylized action, like almost like a PG-13 Tarantino-esque kind of stylized action. That looked really exciting for me. I was totally sold on it. That was one of the things I was really excited about in the film, but it doesn't deliver on that front at all. Like, not even a little bit did it deliver on that front. This film had a way of being fun, but at the same time, not even a little bit fun. Like, it's weird. Like, it was fun in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, it was just completely not fun. And that's like it's a weird clash. It's really hard to describe, but yeah, it was very strange. It was a very strange feeling as I'm watching the film. The film is a very good looking film. It looks like it's a great film on the outside, but as you're watching it, it wears off very quickly, and you see more and more and more that it's a very average film with very average characters. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to give The Man from U.N.C.L.E. a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend going to the theaters to see it. I think if you're interested in it, you should wait for it and then get it on Redbox and like rent it. Or if you're not interested in it, you can just skip it. There's really you're not really missing out on much when it comes to the movie. If you really want to go to see a good spy movie in the theaters, go watch Mission Impossible 5. It's really, really, really great film. Thank you guys for watching Razzle. This has been Ryan Havens here. I just reviewed The Man from U.N.C.L.E. You can comment below, tell me what you thought of the film if you saw it, or you know, just tell me what movie you want to see this weekend. Like, what movie excites you for this weekend that you're gonna go see. All right, guys. Bye-bye.